Erik and Lyle Menendez. Will new evidence free them? The Menendez brothers, infamous for the brutal murder of their parents in 1989, are back in the spotlight. A recent court ruling has opened the door for resentencing hearings, potentially leading to their release after decades behind bars. But will the judge be swayed by claims of self-defense and new evidence of alleged abuse? Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. A Los Angeles judge has ruled that resentencing hearings for Erik and Lyle Menendez can proceed. This decision marks a significant development in a case that has captivated the public for over 3 decades. The brothers were originally convicted of murdering their parents, Jose and Kitty Menendez, in their Beverly Hills mansion. The original sentence handed down was life in prison without the possibility of parole. However, the case has experienced renewed attention, fueled by a recent Netflix documentary and the emergence of new evidence. This has led to a re-evaluation of the circumstances surrounding the crime. The resentencing request was initially made by former District Attorney George Gascon. Gascon proposed a reduced sentence of 50 years to life, a move that would make the brothers immediately eligible for release. This decision sparked considerable controversy and debate. Current District Attorney Nathan Hochman has actively attempted to withdraw the resentencing request. Hochman argues that the brothers have not fully admitted to their lies or taken full responsibility for their actions. This stance reflects a belief that the brothers have not shown genuine remorse. Judge Jessic ultimately sided with the brothers' attorney, Mark Garagos, allowing the resentencing hearings to move forward. Garagos has been a vocal critic of Hochman's actions, characterizing them as a dog and pony show designed to undermine the process. The legal battle continues to intensify. Upcoming hearings are scheduled for April 17th and 18th, promising intense scrutiny of the case. The focus will be on the brothers' claims of rehabilitation and the long-standing argument that the killings were acts of self-defense stemming from years of alleged sexual abuse. The courtroom drama is set to unfold. More than a dozen relatives attended a recent hearing, passionately advocating for the brothers' freedom. These family members emphasized the brothers' remorse and the positive changes they have witnessed over the years. Their support adds a human dimension to the legal proceedings. Prosecutors, however, maintain that the brothers have never admitted to their lies and have shown absolutely no remorse for their actions. This starkly contrasts with the defense's portrayal of the brothers as remorseful and rehabilitated individuals. The conflicting narratives will be central to the hearings. Garagos refuted the prosecution's claims, calling them patently false. He insists that the brothers have consistently demonstrated insight and remorse, not just through words, but through their actions over the decades. The debate over their remorse remains a key point of contention. The brothers claim the killings were acts of self-defense, a central argument in their defense. They allege years of sexual abuse by their parents, creating a climate of fear and desperation. This claim is crucial to understanding their motivations. The defense argues that the brothers have been rehabilitated over 3 decades of incarceration. They point to their behavior in prison, their participation in programs, and their expressions of remorse as evidence of genuine change. This argument aims to demonstrate their potential for reintegration into society. The defense also asserts that the brothers have taken full responsibility for what they did. While acknowledging the gravity of their actions, they maintain that the circumstances surrounding the killings mitigate their culpability. This nuanced argument seeks to persuade the judge to consider a reduced sentence. The defense emphasizes that the brothers have continuously shown their insight through their actions, not just their words. This highlights the importance of considering their long-term behavior and the impact of their incarceration on their personal growth. Their actions speak louder than words. The judge could grant resentencing, potentially leading to the brothers' immediate release. This outcome would be a monumental victory for the defense and a controversial decision that would undoubtedly spark public debate. The stakes are incredibly high. Even if the judge denies resentencing, Governor Newsom could grant clemency. This executive action would bypass the judicial process and offer the brothers a path to freedom. The possibility of clemency adds another layer of complexity to the case. The State Parole Board is also conducting hearings, with a final recommendation expected in June. This parallel process could independently lead to the brothers' release, regardless of the judge's decision. multiple avenues for release are being explored. Lyle and Erik Menendez purchased shotguns and brutally killed their parents in 1989. The gruesome nature of the crime and the brothers' affluent background captivated the nation. The details of the murders remain shocking even decades later. The pair initially tried to pass the killings off as a mob hit, attempting to conceal their involvement. This deception further fueled public outrage and suspicion. Their initial attempts to mislead investigators ultimately failed. The brothers then went on a spending spree with their parents' $8 million fortune, indulging in lavish purchases and extravagant lifestyles. This behavior further solidified the public's perception of them as cold-blooded killers. Their actions after the murders were highly incriminating. They were eventually convicted of first-degree murder after 2 high-profile trials in the 90s. The trials were media sensations, drawing intense scrutiny and public interest. The legal battles were long and arduous. A 2024 Netflix documentary has put the brothers back in the spotlight, re-examining the evidence and raising new questions about the case. The documentary has reignited public interest and sparked renewed debate. The case is far from closed. The district attorney's office revealed new evidence suggesting that the brothers had been molested by their father. This revelation adds a new dimension to the case and supports the brothers' claims of self-defense. The alleged abuse is a critical factor in understanding their motivations. A letter from Erik to a cousin, dated before the murders, describes the sexual abuse. This pre-existing evidence lends credibility to the brothers' claims and challenges the prosecution's narrative. The letter provides a glimpse into their alleged suffering. The Menendez brothers' case continues to be a complex and controversial legal drama. The upcoming resentencing hearings will determine whether they will be granted a second chance at freedom or remain behind bars for the rest of their lives. The world is watching. What do you think? Should the Menendez brothers be released based on the new evidence and claims of abuse? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more true crime updates, and click the notification bell to stay informed. Also, check out the links in the description for more in-depth analysis of the Menendez case and related legal issues. Your support helps us bring you the latest developments in this ongoing saga.